He did under his time. How about that? Yeah. Well, he is in a hurry. He has to go join the Tin Man and the Lion to help Dorothy. Yeah, nice current reference for you guys. Okay, I'm interested to see the next guy up here because I don't think I've seen him before. He has not been doing comedy for a very long time. He just started at the beginning of this year. He does have a McMaster sweatshirt on. And I myself am a McMaster graduate, so this is where it leads. But everybody, I'm excited to see this new guy. Give your hand for Adam Murray. Yeah. He moves like a comic. All right. Adam Murray.
All right, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, so my grandfather, he was a bus driver. And he was a good bus driver. He was a great driver. He actually drove, he didn't retire, he drove right until the day he died. And when he died, he passed away very peacefully in his sleep, which was really nice, and I thought that's how I'd like to die, Not screaming in terror like all of his passengers. I know there's, sorry, I'm a little nervous here, so I'm trying to find some good ones here. Yeah, so my grandfather, when he was a bus driver, one time we went to a mechanic actually, right? And at the mechanics, when he was there waiting, a walking, talking penguin came in, and he was like, what the hell? And the penguin came in and dropped off his car, and the mechanic said it's going to be a little while, so the penguin left. And when he was out, he got some ice cream, and he spilled all over himself, and he was covered in ice cream, and he came walking back to the mechanic covered in ice cream, and the mechanic came out and said, it looks like you blew a seal, and he went, it's ice cream, I swear! So, I don't know if you guys know what this is. But they call it the shocker. Has anyone ever heard of that? One in the pink and two in the stink, right? What do you do if you go down there and neither of them are pink and they both stink? Because I dated this girl. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm actually bisexual and I'm married to a trans man. But I call him my Hannah Montana because I got the best of both worlds. But I dated this girl and I actually learned that with your anatomy, your body can balance itself out. So if someone washes their hair every day and then they miss a day, their hair is going to be really, really, really greasy. And so this girl that I dated, she used to use soap down there, because I guess vaginas are self-cleaning, and I didn't know that. And so I guess when she used soap down there, it kind of smelled like vinegar. And then honestly, after we broke up, it really left a sour taste in my mouth. And then also she has a kid, right? And I wondered when she has a kid, I've always had this morbid curiosity. If you took the kid up and you kind of brought it up and took a sniff, do you think it would smell like a pickle? Unfortunately, I actually can't afford to eat fast food anymore. Not just because of my health, but because the car repair bills are way too expensive. Because my grandmother left me the car when she passed away, and before she passed away, I would always drive to the drive-thru to get cheeseburgers at 2 in the morning. And she told me that if I did that again, I would rue the day. But I kept doing it, and she caught me. Nothing ever happened. But what I discovered was now whenever I go to buy fast food, I go through fast food to the drive-thru. And then when I get home, or as I'm getting home the next day, another major engine part will fail. I've actually had to spend $15,000 in car repairs. But I actually found a loophole though. So if you go to a mechanic, and then when you go to the mechanic, if you get a car repair done, then what they'll do is they give you a limited warranty. So right now, what I've been doing is the last time I went to fast food and ordered some food, the alternator died. But my diet has just been fast food now, because every time I go, the car dies, I just take it back and they just keep giving me a new one. I just hope the mechanic doesn't catch on. All right. So I actually, not that long ago, I actually found out that Stephen Hawking, he has a very high IQ, but I found out that he actually cheated on his wife with his nurse Amelia. And apparently they planned it out for years, and it happened right before he died. But then when they actually got caught, it turns out that she didn't have sex, she just jerked him off. And then they got caught, and it was right before he died, and after he died, they got caught, and she came clean in an interview. Someone asked her what she had to say for herself, and she said, honestly, I'm just glad I had one last stroke of genius. Trying to see if I have any more good ones in here. Well, another thing about really smart people is they find fart jokes funny, which is it's a great thing for me because I do find a lot of toilet humor pretty funny. And my grandfather being a bus driver, I used to ride the bus, or I was riding the bus, and Oh, okay.
No, you have 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, well, I was riding the bus and I kind of farted and it really, really stunk. And I was trying to not let people know it was me, but I looked at this lady and she pointed at me and she said, "Look, your eyes are turning brown." And you know what though? It was also the Barton Street bus, which I think is fitting because it's named after its smell, the number 2. My grandmother, when she was in the hospital, when she was like on her way out, there was this really vile old lady that worked in the hospital, and was in the ward with her, and she would say all these horrible like racial slurs and terrible things, and every time she'd be mean to the nurses, they'd just walk up and give her an injection of a sedative, and I always think about how amazing that would be if you could do that at like any job. Because I work like tech support, and I forget the power that I have. Because I work at McMaster University for like IT as tech support, and I think like I'd love one day if I could just go there and someone really pisses me off and I just delete their email account, you know? Oh, I don't know what happened. Sorry.
All right, go.